Sometimes the best way to fight hate and discrimination is to make people laugh. That's what one gay rights activist is doing, to show the absurdity of a Tennessee bill that would ban teachers from discussing the fact that some people are gay. The bill's been dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill. It would bar teachers from using materials that discuss homosexuality, and would punish teachers who violate the ban with up to 30 days in jail, which is absurd. Opponents of the bill say it would actually increase discrimination and bullying. Enter actor and gay rights activist George Takei, known to many, of course, as Mr. Sulu from Star Trek, including myself. He's come up with a hilarious and devastatingly effective response to the Don't Say Gay bill. Just take a look here.
Anytime you need to say the word gay, you can simply say Takei. For example, you could safely proclaim you are a supporter of Takei marriage. If you're in a more festive mood, you can march in a Takei pride parade. Even homophobic slurs don't seem as hurtful if someone says, "That is so Takei." And around the holidays you can sing, "Don we now our Takei apparel." Thank you. And as they say on the Flintstones, have a Takei old time.
Well, George Takei joins us now live. It's great to have you here.
Good to be here with you.
All right, so first tell me about the bill. What's the status of it? I know you guys, that video was amazing, got 900,000 views, but what's been the reaction and where are we now?
The reaction has been tremendous. The bill passed only the Senate. It still has to go through the Tennessee House of Representatives, and then it goes to the governor for his signature. So it isn't law yet, and we want to stop it before it goes any further.
Right.
It's you know, it's deja vu all over again, because it was in 1925 that Tennessee had that Scopes monkey trial. Clarence Darrow and William Jennings Bryan battling over the teaching of evolution. And right. Here it is again, some 80 years later.
You know, I know you must have struggled with coming out. Of course, you hear the stories all the time. And at the same time, look at what an effect you've had since you've come out. So are you really pleased with with your decision to come out and to fight on issues like this?
Well, you know, what the press calls my coming out is when I spoke to the press, but I actually had been out for quite some time.
Were you out during the Star Trek years?
Yes, my colleagues knew, you know, because we have rap parties on Friday nights at the end of the week, and I would bring a guy along, and then the next week I would
Spock
have
was cool with that?
You know, there's sophisticated people, and Spock is particularly logical. He would say, "Oh, George has boyfriend's here." I get it. Okay. And it was all taken in stride.
Right. And Gene Roddenberry, who created Star Trek, was incredibly progressive. But, you know, George, it looks like this issue is winning. The gay rights community is winning. In a recent poll, 53% support gay marriage now. And that's not civil unions. That's gay marriage.
That's
Only
right.
45% opposed. And then let me read you a quote. This is really interesting. The head of a right-wing group, Focus on the Family, said, quote, "We're losing on that one," referring to gay rights, especially among 20 and 30-somethings. 65 to 70% of them favor same-sex marriage. I don't want to be extremist here, but I think we need to start calculating where we are in the culture. So, do you think you guys are winning?
Well, you know, what we're talking about is equality, a basic American pillar of rights. And these people talk about defensive marriage. Well, we want marriage for everybody. And if they're that insecure about their marriage, I tell them, you know, pay attention to your marriage, but mind your own marriage, don't mind ours. We have just as much right to marriage as you have.
George,
what counts is love. And some of these people that say marriage is between a man and a woman have the worst kind of marriage. The man cheating, or wife beating, or bickering back and forth. You know?
Well, I can give you a list that's very long of Republicans who are family values, like Senator Ensign, Chris Lee, Newt Gingrich, and the list goes on and on.
$500,000 Tiffany bill.
Right, and that's the thing I never get. Like, I'm married, right? So if Steve and Bob get married in Nebraska, how does it affect my marriage?
Exactly. They're insecure. They're insecure about their own marriage. So pay attention to your own marriage and and don't mind our business.
All right, George Takei, very clear on this, and a very important message, and it's getting out to everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about it. We can say gay on your show.
All right.